Good afternoon, guys. How's it going? Okay, so this is another update on the Class of 92 Manchester United Football Manager 2015 experiment, and this is part 10.2. And as you know, if you followed through the series, or even if you just skipped to part 9 or part 10, I am now in charge of the Manchester United team. I am at the helm of Old Trafford. Let's see how I've been getting on. So first I'm going to take you through the current players that are there. So the number one will be Gary Neville, of course, the club captain, valued at 22.5 million, 125k per week, and an established England international with 44 caps. He's got fantastic stats. He has been injured recently, got a short injury, but he's a fantastic player and contracted to the club for another 2.5 years. Put in a 7.07 average from 21 games, getting 5 assists. So he's done not too bad, but could be better. Next one we'll go to is Phil Neville, his brother. Valued at 16.25 million, that's a little kind I think. 19 caps for England, £97,000 per week. It's his first team, but he has not even been close to my first team, not been playing much. 1 start, 9 sub-apps and a 6.73 average, which is what you can pretty much expect really, because he hasn't really played a lot. Good rotational squad player if needed, and as cover of course. Next we will go to Paul Scholes, brought back from Sheffield Wednesday for 2.5 million if I remember right. £22,000 per week, valued at 6 million, but that's only because I bought him. No caps at any England level, only made 9 sub appearances and a 6.70 average. Contracted to the club for 2.5 years also. Great stats, but that is exactly what he is, guys. The squad status is backup. He's nothing more. He's been the flop of the 92, I guess. He's not done well at all. Punted out on loan a few times by managers such as Sir Alex Ferguson, Marcelino, Jurgen Klopp, and eventually sold and moved on twice. So next we'll come to Ryan Giggs, the assistant manager of Manchester United currently just now, valued at 38 million on £195,000 per week, 45 Welsh caps with 16 goals, 31 games, 7 goals, 10 assists and a 7.56 average. He's done brilliantly for me as the winger on the left. I will show you the formation in a second. He's got everything you need to be world class. He's a key player and an industrious midfielder, and contracted to the club again for another 2.5 years. Finally, we'll go to Mr. David Beckham, who, as I screenshotted for you, he's just won the World Player of the Year and the Ballon d'Or, and he has dedicated both awards to myself. £300,000 per week, valued at 52 million. I don't think it'll go much above that. It has raised 1 million over the season. 31 caps for England, surprisingly no goals. But this season he's been incredible. 26 games, putting in 11 goals and 10 assists and a 7.79 average. Key player, world class midfielder, and although it says wide playmaker or winger is his favoured role, for me I've been playing him as the wide playmaker. He's been fantastic, his stats are incredible, and as you can see all the green arrows, he keeps on improving. That's the number 7 of course in red, David Beckham. He has been fantastic. So a little check on the only one that has left the group, of course, left to go to Newcastle, and then a big money move to Man City, and they refused to sell him back to me, of course, because I'm the other Manchester club. 12 starts, 6 sub-ups and 7.01 average, 5 England caps, 14 million, 90k per week is Nicky Butt, and he's got solid stats. And I honestly didn't think Man City would use him. I thought they would have sold him to me, but they turned down 32 million, demanding 71 million, and no chance I was paying that. So we'll go with my tactics. I'll show you the formation that I'm playing. This is what I'm just about to play in my next game. This is actually just, I wouldn't say new, I've only tweaked it slightly. Now, I usually have an advanced playmaker, so take out the middle striker where Messi is and drop him back. That is what I usually play. But because the 3 strikers are so deadly, and of course it's just a fun save, I decided next game I'm going to try 3 up front, which I haven't tried in this save yet, and away to Liverpool is our next game. So standout players amongst this save so far: Lionel Messi, 31 games, 21 goals and 13 assists and a 7.75 average. Not too shabby for a 36-year-old veteran. He's been fantastic, and first time I've ever used him. Of course, David De Gea, pretty solid, 7.26 average. Nicola Bugari, the £40 million man. To be fair, although his average is good, I would say it suggests that he hadn't actually played as well as that. That surprises me. Domenico Berardi, 13 goals. Angelo Henriquez, he hasn't played too much, but I know from experience he is quality. And Martin Odegaard has scored 3 goals. He's been pretty poor for all the money I paid for him. And now the reason I have changed to a 4-3-3 instead of a 4-3-1-2 is because Master and Odegaard, who play in that advanced playmaker behind the striker, they're both injured, so I decided to go for that. So that's about it, guys. That is my team so far. I will show you the schedule and how it's been going. So I can't actually remember where I last picked off. So we'll go to the Fulham game. Fulham at home 1-3-1. Master, Beckham, Messi scored the goals. Disappointing draw at Newcastle. Giggs and Beckham scoring. Another very, very disappointing draw at home Palace, which I salvaged a draw. I didn't even deserve a draw. She lost the game. Now the game against Gothenburg, I won 5-0, and I also won 5-0 the next game in Sheffield Wednesday. Now, guys, I saved up after the Sheffield Wednesday game. The next time I loaded up, as you can see, QPR, gutted man, 2-0 away at QPR and I lost, and that was me punted out the quarter-final of the Capital One Cup. So anyway, I went on to a 3-3 draw and a 1-1 draw with Southampton and West Brom respectively. Pretty disappointing. The 3-3 draw away to Southampton, that was not deserved at all. Then an 8-0 whopping over Reading and a 1-0 victory over Charlton, which was quite late. Now then I saved again there, and then I loaded up, and my first game back I lost 2-0 away to Fulham in the cup. Unbelievable. As you can look at the screen, guys, what you can see here. I've only lost twice, and it's on both times when I've loaded up for the night. My very first game I've lost, and it turned out to be in both the cups. So I am out of the cups, unfortunately, to Fulham and Queen's Park Rangers. As you see, I've got quite a tough set of games coming up now. Liverpool away, Tottenham at home, and Chelsea at home. Massive in the title race, so we will go to the competitions. As you see, knocked out in the third round by Fulham in the FA Cup. I lost the Community Shield to Chelsea at the very first game of the season. And we went out to the Queen's Park Rangers in the quarter-final of the Capital One Cup. And as you can see, I topped my Champions League group, and in the next round I have been drawn against the mighty Bayern Munich. Come on, the Germans. We will do you. So we will go to the Barclays Premier League. We are top of the league by goal difference. I've got a 16 superior goal difference to Arsenal, but they do have a game in hand. So if they win that game in hand, they will go 3 points clear of us. And 1 point behind us is Manchester City. And I know it's early doors. Well, it's not early doors. We're 20 games in, actually. Past the halfway mark. So, to me, it's a 3-horse race. Although, I guess you could slightly include Southampton. And if Chelsea win both their games in hand, maybe them. But so far, there's only 3 teams vying for the title. So, come on, United. Let's do this. Last thing I'll show you guys is top goal scorers. As you can see, Lionel Messi 16 in the league. Top ratings are Messi and Beckham, incredible. And Lionel Messi's got 10 assists. So that's about it, guys. We're just going to go into a tough run of 3 games, and we'll see how we go on. And I'll bring you a 10.3 update, probably in around 10 games time, before we go into the final stretch of the season. Thanks for checking out the series, guys. It's been much appreciated. Take care.